Hello guys, welcome back to my December haul video. 32 titles this month. We've got some Christmas gifts, we've got some HMV and we've got some keks. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into my haul video. I've got the numbers here. So keks is the highest number this month with a whopping 17 titles from CEX. Like, mental. There was one keks store, I think I did 8 or maybe 8 on one Blu-ray hunting video. Like, it was just a mad keks month for me this month. So 17 in CEX. We also then in second place had 8 titles for Christmas. So amazing, amazing, amazing. Then we had HMV, where we had 5 titles in HMV, and then 1 each for the Warner Brothers shop, as well as Tesco. Now the Warner Brothers shop is the Suicide Squad Steelbook, which I didn't include in November because I forgot, so I'm including it in this month. However, let's get into each one. I will start with just the keks pile and we'll get into all the other stuff that we've got over this side. So first we have got keks. As I said, 17 titles in keks, so we've got quite a fair few to get through. So let's get into them nonetheless. The first movies we have, there's also a few on here that I need to clean up and stuff. So there's a lot of sticky grime and stuff on some of them. But I've got some movies here that I picked up. One of the first of the month was Pulp Fiction. We also picked up Moonraker, and we also picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These were all from Bristol, sorry, when I went away at the beginning of the month. So I went to the keks there and picked up some stuff that we wanted, as well as some stuff that I want to revisit and stuff. So there's those 3 there. Believe it or not, for Pulp Fiction, which obviously is one I need to clean up, but Pulp Fiction is a movie I've never seen, and you know, I've never really seen her in keks as well. So to pick this up, I think it was a £5, was a great deal. So I'm happy to have those in. So yep, there's the 3 there. First 3. Next then, actually these are ones that I never actually filmed. These are movies I picked up yesterday. I went shopping after Christmas, didn't record anything, but I picked up 3 titles from keks, one 4K as well. The first movie I picked up was Mrs. Doubtfire. This was for a £5. One of my favourite films ever made by Robin Williams, and when I saw it, I've never seen it before. So yep, stars Robin Williams, Sally Field, Pierce Brosnan, and it is a fantastic film. I know it's on streaming and stuff, but you know, I like to have the actual movie, and we also get some disc art on there as well, so that's nice to see. Mrs. Doubtfire, great film, and I picked that up for a £5, so I'm happy with that. Yesterday then, I've been looking for this film for a long time, and I finally got it, and that is Jackie, starring Natalie Portman. This is Jackie Kennedy she portrays, who is JFK's wife. Obviously he got assassinated, etc. In the 60s, I believe it was, and yeah, just a film I've always wanted to see. You can see this, it's really thought of really well, like loads of 5 stars, etc. The Guardian, Metro, Sunday Times, NME, Telegraph. A lot of people are saying 5 stars, and it was also an Academy Award winning performance. So I'm very excited to check this out. And for picking it up for £3.50, it was a steal. I expected it to be a bit more than that, so happy to have that in. So yep, those 2 I picked up yesterday. And then another one, which I think is an absolute bargain, if I'm going to say so myself, for a double disc for Blu-ray and 4K, I picked up the Turtles Out of the Shadows movie for £4. £4 in 4K. Cannot go wrong. As I did, you know, when I was in Bristol, I did pick up the first movie, obviously just a standard Blu-ray. But now that I've got the 4K, I'm going to have to get this in 4K at some point. But it doesn't matter, because like I said, for £4, it's an absolute deal. And I'm very pleased to have that in. These are going to be revisited. I've seen these once or twice. They do have, you know, Dolby Atmos. There's also a digital code in here, which I hope works. But I picked this up yesterday for £4, so I need to check that out and obviously do all the stickers and stuff. So yeah, there's the 3 from yesterday. Mrs. Doubtfire, Jackie, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. So good pickups, I think. Really, you know, good stuff that I've been looking for a while, really. Moving on now, we've got a few other movies that we picked up from CEX. What else have we got? We've got some Christmas stuff. Obviously, it was December, so I was looking for Christmas movies, and I picked up 2. The first being The Polar Express. As I said, before Christmas, I had plans to do videos on Christmas movies, this being one of them. I also was going to do Office Christmas Party. I actually did watch Nativity, but I wanted to do videos and reviews on them. I had The Grinch, Home Alone, all them. But I was ill. really ill week before Christmas, and I just wanted to get better obviously for Christmas and not be ill over Christmas than film. So I didn't film for like 10 days, so which is like the biggest break I've ever had on this channel. So you know, I was really ill to not be doing that. So it is what it is. I've got Christmas films for next year, I guess. The Polar Express, I did watch this when I was wrapping my Christmas presents, so that was fun. And also Office Christmas Party was one we wanted to watch but we never got around to. So I got them in the collection though. I think they were about £2 or £3 each, and I like both of these films, so very good. So there's those two. I did start to develop and get into some more Star Wars stuff this month, and I picked up seasons 2 and seasons 3 of Star Wars The Rebels. As you can see here, I have got to take off more sticky stuff, but I love everything Star Wars and I wanted to get these in physical. I'm only now missing seasons 1 and seasons 4, and then I'll have the complete collection. But you can see there's season 2, and then I've got season 3 there. Really good seasons. I said this in my Blu-ray hunting video when I picked these up. I would highly recommend people check them out. If you're into Star Wars, they are. People think, oh, you know, Clone Wars is really hard to get into, and it is. The first 2 seasons, each episode is like a standalone episode. But season 3 onwards, it then becomes like a story. But Rebels is a story from episode 1. So you're basically, you know, from the first season right through to the end, it's an actual story that each episode links on. So it's different in that way, and it's better for that in that way. The animation I think is slightly better in this. Obviously it's slightly newer, and maybe some of the characters are slightly weaker in this. But it feels like a spin-off, but it also feels really good as well. So I would highly recommend Rebels to any Star Wars fan out there. So there's those two. Next then we've got some more Keck stuff. I'm going to just fly through some of these ones now. This is, we got iRobot here, which is a Will Smith movie, which I want to see. I think I had that years ago, but never got around to fully watching it. Rush Hour 1, unfortunately Rush Hour 2 have been made away by viewers and stuff, is not a UK release, so I'm going to have to try and find that somewhere else. But Rush Hour 1 I added in. This was the month that I picked up 50 Shades of Grey, the Unseen edition. I want to revisit these films because they're probably going to be really bad. But the third film I want to see. I've never seen it. So, yeah, I did pick up that this month. Sorry for anyone offended. I did pick up 2 horrors with these amazing slipcovers. We got The Nun here. This was a £3 or £3.50 or something. I got The Nun, and then I also picked up Annabelle Creation. When it comes to horror, same as Christmas, I kind of didn't plan Halloween and horror movies. Now I'm pre-planning earlier, so yep, these are in. Then we also picked up Insurgent, which is the last movie in the Divergent series that I needed. So now I have all of these movies to revisit. So there are going to be some more movies for me to watch in the year. And then I picked up a 4K, which was for £4, and that is the Lego Movie Part 2. This is a movie that I actually got the first one and I needed the second one. So now I've got that, and yeah, as I say, I need to clean that off as well. So pretty happy with my Kex pickups this month. I believe they're all my Kex pickups anyway. But my Kex pickups I think were really good. Really pleased with all of them. There's a few in there that, you know, are probably questionable to some people, but each one of them really, you know, is stuff that I've been looking for a while. Some classic stuff. James Bond is growing, and you know, some films that I've had literally on my list since I started this channel, like Jackie. So I am really pleased. Obviously Annabelle Creation as well. So really pleased with all of my pickups from Kex. Moving on now then, we will go to Xmas. So this is all the Christmas stuff. I did do a dedicated video on these, so I'm apologising. I'll fly through these ones for that. First 2 were off my brother. They are Pixar movies, Inside Out as well as Cars. Great films. I'm growing this collection. A lot of these Christmas stuff I knew about, except the second 2. I gave Hannah like multiple options, and she chose Inglourious Basterds and Shawshank Redemption, so I have those 2 as well. Great films that I've never seen. Well, I know I hear that they're great films. I'm excited to check these out. These will be first time reviews and watches for me, so stay tuned for those. Then I have another movie I've never seen. This is off my sister. This is The Prestige. Great cast. Looking forward to seeing this. Directed by Christopher Nolan, so it should be a good movie. I'm really excited to check this out. Then I have Fury, which is going to be revisited, same as Gladiator. These are going to be revisited videos. One of my favourite medieval movies, Gladiator, and Fury is a great war movie as well. So excited to check those out again soon. And then the final one then is going to be Ant-Man, which is just another Marvel movie added into my Marvel collection. And hopefully I get this out of the random Marvel movie video soon, because I love Ant-Man. I think it's a great film. So there is all my Christmas pickups. There they are. 8 Christmas pickups from the family and Hannah, and really, really pleased. So thank you everybody for those gifts. Moving on now into the final, last few final ones anyway. We've got 5 pickups that we got from HMV. I had some money back from football. We go to football basically, and there was so much money in the pot that they gave us some money back. And I went to see HMV and just picked up some movies out of that money. So I can't remember which ones were in what offer and stuff, but yeah, I'll give it a go. One of the first movies I picked up was Batman Forever. This was on a 2 for 24. I think this may have been on the 2 for 24 with Iron Man. This is one of the ones I needed. I also need Iron Man 3. So I've got these 2. Batman, now this completes my Batman collection, and believe it or not, I haven't seen any of the old Batman films. I've got all of them now. So I'm going to be checking these out real soon. And then Iron Man, of course, will probably come out in the random Marvel movie video. So there's those 2 from HMV. The next one was a $9.99 pickup, and that was one of the specials this month, and that is A Star Is Born. I think this film is fantastic. I actually do have this in Blu-ray, so that's going to be going into my giveaway pile, and I will then be giving that away when I do another giveaway when I hit 1,500 subscribers. But A Star Is Born in 4K, I thought I'd upgrade it for a tenner, and I got an immaculate slip as well, so pretty pleased to get this in. So that was that one. And then finally I had a 2 for 30, which was the money we had back from football. We actually had £30 back. So I picked up Nobody, which was one of my films of the year last year. I loved this film in the cinema. I thought it was fantastic. Really, really, really going to watch this again. And I'm going to watch it with Hannah because she didn't see it the first time round. I loved this film. It was a great film, so I wanted to pick this up physically. And then, surprise really, that this was on offer so soon, and that was Shang-Chi. This was on 2 for 30, so I'm really pleased to get this in for 2 for 30 alongside Nobody. But Shang-Chi is one of the new Marvel films, the newest physical Marvel film to come out anyway. And yeah, I'm pleased to have it so soon. Normally I wait for them to come on offer. I don't buy Marvel films straight away. But I'm really pleased to have it. So yeah, there's Shang-Chi. And the Legend of the Ten Rings. So yeah, so those were those 2 from HMV and the 2 for 30, and all in all my HMV pickups, 5 of them this month. Quiet month at HMV really, but with Christmas and stuff, I kind of didn't spend as much on higher films. I went for some 2-3 quidders in Kex this month, but I'm still happy with those nonetheless. So I'll add them over to the pile there. Now we've just got 2 left, one of them being the Warner Brothers shop, which I didn't feature last month, but I did do an unboxing video on, and that is this Suicide Squad Steelbook. I'm collecting all the DC Steelbooks. That's like my main focus with Steelbooks, and this is one of my favourite ones. You've got like all the different, you can actually see a lot of reflection on here, I'm sorry, but I take it out of the little pouch thing. Here you go. So it's one of my favourite Steelbooks, and it's just really, really crisp. It looks really, really nice. And as I said, I did a full unboxing of this. If you want to go and check that out, please do. I'm also not too sure if there's stock available. I think there may still be stock of this available. I'm not too sure, but I'll put a link down below if there is. But there is the Suicide Squad Steelbook, which I had in November and didn't film in that haul. So there's that one. And then the final movie from Tesco. I had a really, really bad day at work, and I just thought, new movies come out today, and I never normally buy films when they come out. So I went to Tesco's, and I just picked it up. No Time to Die. I just thought, I've had a bad day, I need to go and buy something, and I want to just go and watch it on, and I did, put it on, loved this film. No Time to Die is one of my films of the year, and it holds a lot of memories to me, this film now, because it was like the first big movie that I properly reviewed on the channel. It actually has the most views of one of my reviews. I think, let me just check quickly, it is on 338, so it's got like the most views. It just is one of my, just for me, it's like a film now that's got so much memory for the channel and nostalgia, I guess, of everything. So yeah, I wanted to pick it up on day one. And what better, the Tesco had an offer on for club cards to get the 4K for 20 quid instead of 25. So that was a good deal. So I'm happy to have that. So I've done amazingly well this month with my pickups. We've added Blu-rays to the collection to broaden the knowledge and get some older movies in. Things like Pulp Fiction, we've got Mrs. Doubtfire, Jackie, I've got my Star Wars stuff and Rush Hour, etc. in there. So these from Kex were just great. We also had Lego Movie Part 2 and what's the other one? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 4K. So we did pick up some 4Ks as well as those Christmas films. But for Christmas, as well as, you know, the 4Ks of the month, you know, Shang-Chi and No Time to Die, having those films so soon after release for me is really nice. I don't tend to buy films, as I said, but then for Christmas I had, you know, Marvel films. We had some Iron Man and some Ant-Man, as well as Pixar. So I have done really, really well this month. Really pleased with my gifts. And yeah, thank you to everybody for that. As well as, you know, just picking up the Keck stuff. So really, really pleased with all the pickups from this month. 32 titles. Thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned for more. December's been a cracker for Christmas, as well as, you know, picking up stuff. Stay tuned for more, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.